It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, we begin with more from Tuesday's school board work session. At every meeting, the school superintendent updates the school board on their capital outlay projects, including James E. Bacon, which is still in the process of being built while school's in session. But on Tuesday at the board meeting, Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly says they finally see the light at the end of the tunnel.
It was hooked up and turned on in what will be the new media center. Plumbers are on site installing fixtures in the restrooms and doing casework. Data wire and ceilings is being finished and the ceiling will be enclosed. Sidewalks are probably finished in the bus loop canopy. We're finishing the final phase of irrigation and the parking lot is to be completed soon. So we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, how glimmering it may be. We can see it. With regard to HVAC at the high school, the slabs and the HVAC units are in place for the locker rooms at the middle schools. Power and line sets still need to be connected. Wall hung units are on site being installed at the high school. Large fans in the main entranceway are being installed. New ceiling heaters are being installed as well. Heaters in some of the CTAE labs are installed and functioning. And exhaust fans are installed on the roof, some of the roof at the high school. With regard to ROTC and the Ag building, we have met with architects and engineers in conjunction with ROTC staff and the agricultural educational staff at the high school to begin those plans. Site discussions and locations have been discussed, are being reviewed, and Southern A&E will look at both places and see feasibility, maybe do some layouts and things for you guys to look at and see what we can do, what we can't do, and which side of the road we may end up going on. So, but nothing has been decided. We're still very early. Contracts are being reviewed, and the bond process and discussions are continuing. All of these things will obviously be reviewed and approved by the BOE. With regard to middle school flooring, Martha Puckett Middle School is pretty much complete, minus punch list items. Arthur Williams Middle School is complete to the point where the floor does not impact student travel or the operation of the school, but we still have a few more small spaces and some modifications that need to take place at Arthur Williams, but it is close to being completed as well. And I did want to inform the board that for some reason, about 3 days before school started, all kinds of HVAC things started breaking throughout the county. We've got compressors down, we got fan motors, but Mr. Ray and his staff are bringing everybody in that we can. We're ordering parts. We've got fans in some buildings. We're doing everything we can to condition the air as much as possible. Principals are moving kids if need be, but please know that we are working as hard as we can to get some of those things done. Hopefully it won't be too much longer before all of those issues are resolved, but they're working very hard to make sure that we're doing everything possible to get those systems back up and running.
And Dr. Kelly, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. And
those things are not budgeted for. Those are emergency things that we have to have contingency for.
So I would say yes and no. Okay. So we budget. Maintenance has a budget. Right. And in that budget is a certain amount of money for repairs. Mm-hmm. Now, when we start having things break and tear up, and depending on what that is, then it may exceed that certain line item in the budget. I'll give you an example. This is just a very soft number right now. For some reason, Screven Elementary School likes to get hit by lightning. And supposedly there's about 20 or 25 circuit boards that we need to run systems that have been fried. We're looking at about $20,000 to $25,000 worth of circuit boards that we got to somehow scramble and get. We don't budget for $25,000 worth of circuit boards, but we do have a maintenance budget and a repair budget. And, you know, when we exceed things like that, then we have to start pulling from other places.
And once again, that was the Capital Outlay Report Tuesday at the board meeting. The superintendent asked by board member Todd Wise if they have a completion date yet for James E. Bacon. The superintendent says hopefully by the end of August, as that's the new target date for completion. The school system is working on their millage rate. They're proposing to reduce the millage rate from 16.56 to 15.939, but still that's higher than the rollback rate. And in the eyes of the state, anything higher than the calculated rollback rate is considered a tax increase. So since it's an increase, the Board of Education has to hold 3 public hearings. The first 2 are set for August 15th at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. The third is scheduled for August 22nd at 5:30 p.m. before a regular scheduled board meeting at 6 p.m. Once again, these hearings are public hearings on the proposed tax increase. The public's invited to attend, make comments, ask questions. 3 public meetings are required by the state, and 3 are scheduled. Again, the board voted to make these meetings official board meetings. And the dates, once again, for the board meetings, the first 2, once again, on August 15th at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. The third scheduled for August 22nd at 5:30 p.m., all taking place at the Tech Center. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, our guest today on the World Famous Switch and Bob Show will be Jesup Mayor Ralph Hickox. He's expected to announce whether or not he's running for re-election in November. Qualifying for City of Jesup, Odom, and Scriven elections begins Monday, August 21st, runs through the 25th. In Jesup, the mayor and 3 council seats are up for re-election, and the mayor and 5 council seats. In Scriven, 3 council seats. The mayor does not run for re-election in Scriven in 2023. Have a lot of questions for the Jesup mayor. Look forward to today's show. That comes your way at the top of the hour around 8 a.m. Community-wide blood drive is scheduled for Monday, August 21st at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium from 1 to 6 p.m. Sponsored by the Jesup Shrine Club Auxiliary. To schedule an appointment, they ask you to go to the redcrossblood.org website, enter Jesup. Church Gym is located at 415 East Cherry Street. The date, again, Monday, August 21st from 1 to 6 p.m. This Saturday, Garland Vavorito, co-founder of Voter Georgia, will be at the Altamont Steak and Seafood Restaurant Saturday, August 12th at 11 a.m. Public invited to attend. Again, that takes place this Saturday, August 12th at 11 a.m. at the Altamont Steak and Seafood Restaurant. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Tickets still on sale for Friday night's concert featuring gospel music's male vocalist of the year, Jason Crabb. He'll be performing at the high school auditorium this Friday night. Showtime's 7 p.m. The doors open at 6 p.m. Tickets available at the door, $25 for the show. Tickets are available around town in several locations. Mount Yours Boutique and Sheffield Stroves and Sports Shop have tickets as well. And Jason Crabb, the high school auditorium. Again, doors open at 6, showtime is 7. He'll be performing his new hit single, Good Morning Mercy, all that taking place Friday night at the high school auditorium. Hospice to South Georgia selling tickets to their fundraising event entitled Market to Midnight. That's set for Saturday, August 26th from 7:30 to midnight with the band 6-Piece Suits performing. The event takes place at the Wayne County Farmers Market, 533 North 1st Street in Jesup. Tickets on sale for $15 each. Night will include some silent auction items, food vendors, dancing, all proceeds benefiting Hospice to South Georgia. If you need ticket information, contact Kylie McGregor at 912-588-0080. And again, don't forget the Wayne County Board of Tourism's inaugural Touch a Truck event taking place this Saturday, 9 to 2 in downtown Jesup. It'll feature heavy equipment, emergency vehicles, tow trucks, bucket trucks, along with food and information booths where kids can see them up close. The event will be centered around West Walnut Street between North Macon and Northeast Broad Streets. Streets will be closed to vehicles. First hour of the event will be quiet hour for sensory-sensitive children. During this time, no sirens will be used. Visitors are encouraged to shop local businesses in the downtown area for back-to-school supplies. If you need vendor information, contact the Board of Tourism office at 912-427-3233. If you need vehicle participation information, contact Donnie Ray at 912-424-0376. Again, Touch a Truck set for this Saturday in downtown Jesup between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.